Hello, Youtiaub. How the dickens are you? Shout out to everybody who's watching. Ooh, groovy man, fab, 1960s. So, they're just imperfect men doing their best. Look at this, though. Notice that. It kind of looks prominent, doesn't it? Oh, it's got the hair sticking out there. I must do something. I cut these bits here. But, well, who cares anyway? So, the Bovening Goddy are just imperfect men doing their best. Yes, they make mistakes, but they put it right. And Jehovah makes sure everything's all right. Right, hold on. Okay. So they're just imperfect men. Aren't we all? But tell me, Jehovah's Witnesses, and answer honestly. You are just imperfect people as well. But if you make a mistake, are you not hauled into the back room and taken to task and counselled? What happens to these ones that run the corporation, the governing body? When are they taken into a back room? And don't say, oh, well, I'm sure they must be. No, no, no. And then they talk about, oh, you've got wrong expectations, and even the apostles had wrong expectations. There's a difference that... Oh, Stephen lets after me again. I'm sorry, I'm blaspheming the Holy Lord Let. Oh, in Patrino, oh Lord Let, you are the Holy One. Yeah, so, where was I? Stephen Let, he's always doing that, and he's always going, gets on my nerves. Ah, yes, they say, oh, well, the disciples, they had wrong expectations. They asked Jesus, when are you restoring the kingdom? Are you doing it now? It was a wrong expectation. Actually, that's spin. That is a lie. Nowhere in any of those scriptures does it say that the apostles or disciples, or whoever they were, had wrong expectations. It doesn't even suggest that. They simply asked a question. Shut up, Let. They simply asked a question. They didn't publish it in magazines. They didn't go around on the doors knocking and telling people they had to believe it. They didn't put it on their trolleys or carts. They didn't take people into the back room for not believing it. They simply asked a question. And what happened? Jesus just said, no, not yet. And that was it. That was the end of the matter. So for the governing body to say, oh, well, you know, we get things wrong just like the disciples did. Rubbish. How dare they? How dare they associate themselves with the disciples of Jesus? How dare they even associate themselves with Jesus? You can see that it's all spin and lies. And yes, of course they're imperfect men, but they claim to be God's mouthpiece. Oh, unless they don't. And there are plenty of references in the magazines where they have claimed to be God's mouthpiece, and you have to follow them or be disfellowshipped. Now, if you, as a humble publisher, decided to say something that was later found out to be a complete load of kibosh, you're not allowed to do that. Only the governing body are allowed to do that. And they won't get taken to task about it. You know they won't. They're just in it for the money. So, you know, I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry, Jehovah's Witnesses, that you probably are in the process of waking up. Otherwise, you wouldn't be watching videos like these. Now, sometimes I think I'm preaching to the converted, you know. I'm probably preaching to people. There's the Holy Spirit coming there. Whoa, the Holy Spirit. I think I'm sometimes preaching to the converted, and you know, and you know, the people watching this are already ex-Jehovah's Witnesses and know the score. But to be honest, I think that Jehovah's Witnesses who have got questions will watch these videos, and I hope it does some good, and I hope that maybe it's asking questions, relevant questions that you need to hear. So anyway, take care of yourselves. One love, Rastafari, Selassie, dread in a Babylon, and all that.